What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Warhammer 40k Space Hulk, where we had kind of hopped a little frigate and ran over here, and now we're sort of party crashing McCraggy. Definitely probably not welcome here, but space wolves, whatever, we don't care. Onwards, let us wolf march towards our wolf cutoff retreats. Destroy the savior pods and prevent Genestealers from escaping the Space Hulk. Both squads are assigned. Okay, so if both squads are assigned... Vidar, please tell me you have good skills. You do. Vidar. Okay. It's fine. Not gonna worry about it. Wait, he's got a motion detector? What does a motion detector do? What? Boost the Terminator's auto senses by servo skulls. He seems like more of a landmine type of guy to me. Let's go ahead and slap some landmines on these guys. They haven't leveled up high enough to carry 2 pieces of gear with them yet. Have any of you guys leveled up high enough to use a landmine yet? Yeah, Trigby leveled up that high. Take a landmine for yourself. Yeah, enjoy. Enjoy. You can have a motion detector, but a power field generator? What the hell does that do? That sounds awesome. How come I don't get that from the beginning? Oh, man. Alright, so I think let me just make sure, because every time I start a mission off, I go back again later and I'm like, oh, I totally messed something up that I should have fixed. There we go. We'll give that to him. You are good. Luden actually has the ability to... I'll give him a 5% hit bonus. That's fine. That kind of nullifies the negative ability that he gets for being a space wolf. So that's fine. With you, psychic abilities and his loadout. Okay, that's all fine. Landmines and whatever that scanamajig is. Kind of excited about the scanamajig. This is going to be a 2-squad mission, so hopefully plant explosives at the 2 escape pods. That's it? That seems awfully simple. The Genestealers have been driven deeper into the Fortress of Desolation, allowing your forces to establish a control zone while the squads patrol, eliminating alien stragglers. Those dirty alien stragglers. The Tech Marines have been mapping the immediate area. Stragglers are they're just so lazy. Everybody likes the Space Marine, everybody likes the alien strugglers. If they struggle, you know that they put in effort. The stragglers, meh. They have located 2 banks of savior pods that seem to be functional. These must be destroyed, lest the Genestealers use them to escape the Space Hulk and threaten McCraggy. Really, that'd be kind of a smart move for Genestealers. I kind of see them as being like barely above animal intelligence, like wolf level. Like, they're smart for an animal, but I don't see them figuring out how to use an escape pod. I mean, maybe I just don't know my Tyranids that well.
Sergeant of the squad, accept your orders.
Okay, so we're starting out here. Let's find out. So, deploy 3 or more Terminators. So those are the 2 spots where I gotta plant bombs. Do we have to escape afterwards, or we just have to plant the bombs? Because if we can just suicide rush it, Alright, well, I don't really know what to expect right here, so... God, you and your 4 AP, man. You and your 4 AP. I swear to God. How are you going to be a sergeant and have 4 AP? You are just killing me right now. I'm going to send in the Flamer second, which is definitely not something you should say on a San Francisco street corner. That would be a bad idea. We'll go ahead and put them right there. We're going to have Ask show him how it's done. We're going to have Ask show him. Show him how it's done. That actually kind of looks a little bit suspicious right there. Where are their spawns at? Ooh, we've got kind of like a nasty little junction thing going on here.
I am moving.
Here, step back for a second. We may actually need 2 guys in front to make this work. Sounds like the opening line of, like, I don't know. Seems like something a porno director would say. Oh, God. We can bolter fire, like, once. We can give it a go, see if it works. If it don't, that's still a pretty good amount. Oh, never mind. They can come down that way and then come around. Okay, so never mind. We actually have a really thick hallway right here. Depending on where the spawns are at, it might not be a terrible idea to get on like this main highway / thoroughfare thing that goes through the entire base. Alright, Stiggy. Let's go, buddy. Wake up. Take your aviators off. Yep, there it is. See, trust Stigner. I'm telling you. You trust Stigner and the way will become clear. Literally. Obstruction removed, in the words of my friend Stigner. Unfortunately, the second obstruction was like too much for him, so maybe he can... Stigner, come on, buddy. I'm vouching for you right now. Oh my god, Stigner. Stigner. This is why I don't vouch for you anymore. So I'm going to move him up to there. So with some slight wheeling and dealing. I don't know if there's a spawn over here on the left. That's what's got me worried. I would totally take that hallway in a heartbeat if I knew that there wasn't a spawn over there, but I can't promise it or guarantee it, so that leaves me kind of nervous and worried about it. All of you guys, they're all trapped in there. Alright, first turn blues. I don't think there's a spawn over here. If there is... Fools me. I don't know what my best plan is right here. Obviously we want to go over there, but... The Genestealers do have a lot of ways to, like, get at us. It may be worth it to sweep hallways, like maybe send a team this way. And then also... Stigner, man. Stigner, aim the gun. I've got one eye. Stop bothering me. I've got one eye. You can't use that as an excuse forever, Stigner. You can't use that as an excuse forever. I'm actually going to kind of wait and see where they start to spawn from. I realize that I should make like a run of it right now. But I would so much rather just like be safe than sorry. I mean, if I can get some of these bulkheads out of the way, I'd be pretty happy. Over here, it looks like we've got a fairly substantial sized group of enemies. And if they get out of control... Actually, can he even flame that? Or do I need to step back? Oh, he can. Good. Okay. I was worried that I might need to step back by one in order to make that work. But I wanted to have a flame guy in the front so that we could take care of stuff. Basically, wield that flamer to the best of his ability. That's a couple of Genestealers, and one of them could be a... It's possible that they might be a Broodlord, so you gotta watch out. Got to watch out for that stuff. Basically, I'm concerned about this corner, and I don't want to move until I figure out if things can spawn from there. Who's shooting? Okay, you're shooting. So that's 2 kills down. At least it's some... Oh, shit. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Or 5. This might be a little sketchy. This might be a little sketchy. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, that's right. You're the guy with like 1 trillion AP. Good for you, man. Good for you. Okay, if you've got a bunch of AP, then flame out that hallway. I'm pretty stoked about the fact that I have like a flamethrower guy with like 1 million AP. It really is so helpful because typically the flamethrower guy just never has what you need. And so it's nice. It's nice to have a flamethrower guy who has what I need. Just you got what I need to send Genestealers to their end. Close enough. Close enough. I mean, it was okay. I think I could have done better given a little bit more time and preparation, but... Tell me that's not a hole in the wall right there. Okay, it's just a shadow. It's just a shadow. Everybody calm down. It's just a shadow. I think I would rather... I'm going to use the wide... I really hate the fact that they broke the pie plates. It bothers me. It makes me very, very sad that they broke the pie plates. I don't enjoy it. So next turn I'm going to step him back and then turn him around so that he can watch this way. And then we'll have them clear up this way. And then we will make a... Well, it's not really like a B line. It's kind of like an N line and then also like an underscore line, but you know what I mean. I mean, I guess if we rotate the camera, it's kind of like a D line. It kind of looks like a D. Yeah, see, that's what I was concerned about. If they can spawn... How about this? Let's just go have a look real fast. Okay, so the paranoia here has sort of paid off. So I'm going to send Stigner off and down this way. So go have fun, Stiggy. Do your thing. I mean, I think we only need to plant like the charges. I'll probably bring my flamethrower guy. I need him in a big hallway, actually. I would really prefer that he be in a big hallway. because he can get so much real estate covered out here with a flamethrower. It's going to be really, really nice. Over here on this side, I'm going to have him overwatch this door in case this thing tries to come through here and get all rowdy and try and act like it's in charge, because in fact, Ask is in charge. And if you don't know, you better ask about it. Oh yeah, I can't do anything up here, so we're pretty much done there. If this guy comes this way, it's a little worrisome, but it'll probably be fine. It depends where the spawning takes place. IMO. Okay. So basically I'm going to have them go 3x3 down this hallway. I'm going to bring... Actually, I'll have them go 2x2. How about that? That sounds okay. I'm going to have them spread out. I'm going to have one guy follow behind as a rear guard, and they're just going to follow this all the way down to the objective. Stigner and this guy right here will ensure that everything goes according to plan and that nothing flanks around on the sides, because that would be burdensome. It would tire me. It would definitely tire me. It would tire me like an 18-wheeler. So, that leaves me with what I want to do with this guy.
Yes, brother. Moving.
Which leads me to the conclusion that I may use him to blow out these doors as we walk down our little boulevard here. Our boulevard! If they can't spawn behind me, I'm not worried anymore. Over there on that side, pretty considerable force of Tyranids. Pretty considerable force. However, the careful application of long fire, the most literally named attack ever in the history of mankind, I think that we may be able to make something happen over here. If we hustle. If we hustle. That's the big kind of... I suppose that's the stipulation. I'm actually going to send him down this way. Kind of spread out the squad a little bit. Basically, we're going to do like a big grid formation and see if we can make that all work. Kind of sweep and clear, if you get my meaning. They're not spawning in big enough densities to where I'm worried about... It also keeps these guys from being out underneath each other's feet. That's the other problem, is I really, really, really don't like tripping over my own units. I mean, if you can trip over your own unit, good for you, man. Put pictures on the internet or something. Like, earn your keep. Become like a porn star or something. Just do what you gotta do. If you're born with it, flaunt it. Do what you gotta do, but I would rather not slip over mine. I'm keeping him back a little ways just in case they spawn in here, by the way, if you're wondering why I did that with Stigner. Alright. I'm happy with where we're at right now. Is he gonna have to... Did he make it? Oh, good. Okay, so that's why you always have the guy with the power sword in the front. Seriously. Power swords are too legit to quit. I don't even know if there's a spawn down here. There might be. I don't know. Let's send him down first, I guess. With a good grid, I think we should be able to complete this mission no problem. I don't think it should be problematic. Now that we're farther away from any spawns, I think that they can spawn over here, but that still gives him more than enough time to wheel around and deal with it. And in fact, I can actually stop that from happening like so.
Stay alert, brothers.
And then down here, just kind of get our motor running. Get out on the highway, looking for adventure and all that stuff. Whatever comes my way. I may start shooting out some of these bulkheads too. I mean, it's not going to be successful, obviously, this early on, but what do we want to do up here? What is the plan, man? Well, the plan, man... Why does he have a bonus AP? Can you carry over AP or something like that? I'm starting to feel like you can carry over AP, and I'm just not aware of the mechanic. They must have changed something, because I see bonus AP on each of these guys, and I'm wondering if that's because they ended their last turn with an extra AP. Haven't seen any enemies come this way. However, that's not really an excuse to leave myself kind of unguarded here. Oh, there's actually a spawn back here that we can block. Okay, well if I can double spawn block, I'm going to do that. Yeah, double spawn block, man. Double spawn block all day long. This actually might be easier than I thought, he said with a slight hesitation. Every time I say that, the game backfires on me, but I'm going to leave him right here to watch that just in case, because I think that's the spawn that we don't have watched. Oh, they can actually double spawn through there. That's no good. I wonder if it's symmetrical. Like, there's one down here, too. Me no likey. Me no likey one bit. I don't like being this close to the edge. It makes me feel nervous. That's like 2 shots before they're actually like on top of him, which makes me a little worried. This Tyranid, where the hell did it come from? There's no hole in that wall, is there? Hold on. The blind deployment in this game is just murdering me. I need somebody to cover this door. I mean, I guess technically I could put down a landmine. Let's do that. We'll put down a landmine, and we'll have him step back. And if anything tries to come that way, we'll get blown the hell up. And then that buys him a tiny bit more time. Oh, never mind. This is the wrong unit. That's not the one that I wanted. Who do I want here? That's right. I want you. There we go. I need you to come around and face that way. It looks like... Oh, there's actually just like a bulkhead right there? Suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Let me get my map rotated back the way that it was, so I'm all disoriented. We'll probably be okay. I mean, I hope. They're going to have to spawn really, really far away at this point because we blocked off like all these, and I'm probably just going to leave him right here. I mean, he is like our mainline guy, which is unfortunate. This is kind of an unfortunate position for him, though. He has that door open already, right? Okay. So if I can shoot down this bulkhead, I want to. It annoys me with its existence. It's continued blocking of my tactics. With a sustained fire, we've only got 50%? That's weird. It was 50% on the first shot. There we go. But until I remove the obstructions, I can't really move forward too aggressively. I'm going to have him move backwards. We got plenty of time to shoot back. Just in case. Over here on this side, I really kind of want him to look around for the landmine. But in the case that it's not possible, can you shoot out that bulkhead right there? Shoot out that bulkhead right there. Shoot out that bulkhead right there now. Go ahead. Thanks for shooting that bulkhead there now. Gonna move on down to the bayou. Alright. So there we go.
Going into Overwatch.
I haven't seen any other Tyranids come this way. I don't trust that we won't see any more Tyranids come this way, and so I'm a little bit nervous about it. I think it's going to take them a couple turns to get over here. I think. I hope. I want to bring him back down this way, and we'll flame out the hallway if we have to. I'd rather keep him here as like a block for the spawn, though. That's actually pretty major for us. Anytime you can block off a spawn from the Tyranid player, you should absolutely go for it, if you can hold it anyways. If you can hold it, you should do it. I may as well step him forward slightly. Make some kind of forward momentum here. Which means that Eeyore is now the rear guard. So there you go. Show a little enthusiasm. Show a little enthusiasm. Christopher Robin's around. I am slightly concerned something's going to rush him, but sorry, Kettle. That's just the way it goes. I think everybody except for Stigner hasn't done anything, so we'll leave him on Overwatch for right now. Flamethrower guy hasn't really done much either, but whatever.
We have
We have contacts? Where? Oh, shit. Okay, so we have lots of contacts. That's fine.
They will fall.
He should be able to hold them off, I think. Unless they gather it behind the door. If they gather it behind the door, he's toast. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for making that shot. Like, seriously, you are the stuff, man. You are the stuff. I'm not going to drop a skull right now. I don't think there's any point. Let me count these moves out right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I may need him down here, though. Let's live a little. I don't think he can make it. Let me count it for sure, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be as far as he can go, and that means I can flame him out on the next turn and burn out the entire hallway. This guy over here, let's get you reloaded. Let's get you strapped and ready to roll. If they break through this point, I can still... He has enough AP to where I can fire, turn, fire if I have to, and keep this spot protected while this team wheels about, but it's a little more dangerous than I'd prefer.
Affirmative.
I think I'm going to move him to here. There's another bulkhead right there. And in the case that this guy folds for whatever reason, because it could happen, it's totally possible.
Acknowledged.
I'm going to start getting this guy in a position to deal with possible breakthroughs on this side, because we do have a big contingency up here. One that leaves me feeling actually kind of nervous. Can they get through vents or anything over here? That's the other part that worries me. Like, which way should I face him? Because if they can get around through vents over here, that's not good either. I guess we'll take our chances. I wouldn't turn my back on a hole full of Tyranids, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative. Securing area.
I don't think you can actually go down this way. So that in mind, I think this team actually got the easy mode out of all of it. These guys up here kind of, well, it depends what the AI focuses on too. I mean, that's the other part, is that the AI tends to focus on one team over the other, especially when you're really spread out. It really seems to just kind of try and overwhelm one group. Leave the servo skull right there too, so that we have a better view once we get off in here. Might as well. Leave it center stage. Okay, so is everybody good? Flamethrower guy is not good. I'm still worried that they're going to cut this corner and cheat again. They've done it before. Let's take our chances.
Flank secured.
Let's take our chances. I think he'll be okay. He's got a power sword. Power swords are a really, really big deal in this game. So if you've got one, it does a lot of good. It'll help, and I need to flame out this area, so everything looks good. This is one of those bigger maps that you tend to mess up on. Yeah, I was going to say, he should be able to hold that, I think. Okay, so there's one down. There's two down. If you're wondering how I can tell, it allocates your heat to determine who lives and who dies right at the beginning. Oh, and he made the last shot too. Well done, amigo. Well done. And I think as long as we don't have... What's going on down here? I just heard shooting. I think that as long as we don't have you... I don't like this over here. I don't like this at all. How is it that I always end up like one space away from my... it's like the AI plays perfectly and I just play the worst I possibly can. In all cases. It's bad. We're almost there though. We're almost about to plant the first and second bomb. I think we're just kind of over...
The machine spirits have answered my prayers.
I think we're sort of overwhelming the Tyranids in this one. I bet I can leave him there. His Overwatch shouldn't fail. I mean, it might, but it shouldn't. I don't know. You can Overwatch like this, by the way. It should be okay. I don't think I've ever friendly fired myself while playing the game. I'm going to continue moving him forward, I guess. These guys are my backup plan, basically. If these guys fold over, these two are the last ones that can get the job done. Over on this side, we need to get into there. They're actually not giving us much trouble over this bomb deployment spot, so I'm not that worried about it. If you make a 7% shot, you will be my hero forever. I will give you the medal of I made the shot, Sizz. The medal of I made the shots. I will totally vouch for you. There's no vents on this wall, are there? Doesn't look like it. Alright, move them up. I kind of need to dig Stigner out of here. And so that's what I'm going to do. I mean, he's a little bit behind, but he planted a mine. I mean, it doesn't really help us. It probably would have been better right there. But I used the position I was in. So who do we have left here? Luden and Kettle. Luden has 4 AP left. My problem with Luden is that he'll have 1 AP left if I put him right there. And so I think I'd rather keep him safe right here. This side, we're just going to have to kind of hope that things work out. And if they don't, I guess we'll live with that fact. It's not like it's rare that our heavies get killed, so... God, you are a killing machine, man. What, do you get, like, a bonus for things that are walking around corners? God. Like, it's actually pretty easy. Their heads are kind of large, so when they come around the corner, you just kind of, like, point. And then the second you see movement, you're like, Brakow! And you get him. You get him. Alright, so that means what I need now... Oh, look, the Nids have finally decided to defend that bomb room. Okay. Fine by me. I mean, the nice thing about these 10-man missions is that you tend to have the ability to wheel about slightly. Didn't figure he was going to make that. I didn't want to rely on him, but I haven't given him chain fists either, which is probably my fault. I don't want to burst fire. That's way too much. What's he got with this 63? I knew I should have gone for the aim shot. I knew it. He said as he failed single shots over and over and over again. RNGesus is not loving me right now. There we go. And then again, RNGesus, I don't think I've made the proper tithes or anything this month either, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It sort of depends what they decide to do over here, too. I don't know if I should bring my flamethrower dude up first. Let's advance aggressively.
Yes, Commander.
Weirdly enough, I'm okay with it. He seems to be alright over here just blocking that thing. He's killed like everything the second it came around the corner, so I'm not going to worry about it. If the second I say that, he's going to die to some ridiculous RNG-ridden bullshit, but, you know, what can you do? Aggressive advance!
I am moving.
I kind of don't need him to walk backwards anymore either. But they do, it's important to remember they do have a spawn point back here, and you can actually see it right there, so... That's why I kept him walking backwards, because sometimes these things happen. These things do happen. I'm going to position him right in front of the door. And we'll get ready with an Overwatch right there. It's better to reload early rather than later. On this side, in case this little scum tries to make a move, I'm going to cover his back. He can't make it to here on this turn, so if he like runs to here, we'll decide what we want to do with it. My guess is that the AI may try and fake us out, but he's got to dodge fire from that dude for the entire turn in order for that to work, so whatever. There we go. Clear the way. Make it happen, Captain. Oh, actually, okay, so he made that easy for me. He actually didn't take the shot, which leads me to believe that they've actually installed some kind of range on them. In the first game, they could fire as far as they wanted to. It didn't matter. They had endless range. They could fire from one end of the map to the other if they had line of sight. In this one, they appear to have nerfed it slightly. Doesn't bother me at all. I mean, some things bother me, some things don't. And oddly enough, that doesn't bother me.
Affirmative. Securing area.
Actually... well, that works. I mean, it kind of leaves him tied up weirdly, but okay. Let's go plant ourselves a bomb. Who doesn't enjoy explosives? I'm actually going to take him off of Overwatch. Let's see how he cools down going to there. And that actually was a full cooldown. That leaves him with 2. We'll take it slow. There's no reason to overexpose and kill ourselves like in the final hour of this. The only thing I can feasibly see going wrong is like a Broodlord showing up. And even that, I think most of our positions could handle a Broodlord aside from his. So... we takes our chances, you know what I mean? Oh, landmine got him. Oh, wow. We actually have a fairly substantial problem right here. Okay, so help him out. There you go, buddy. Teamwork! Who doesn't love teamwork?
The enemy will fall before me.
Since there's nothing else coming this way, you might as well help out too. There's nobody going that way, so... triple Overwatch. It's a little bit of overkill, but you know what I mean. I'd rather have overkill than underkill, so... Overkill was a pretty dope band back in the day. I remember Overkill. I had their album. I actually liked Overkill. I'm really picky when it comes to heavy metal, but I did like Overkill. I enjoyed them quite a bit. Hopefully there's no spawns?
On the move.
I don't really know what to be cautious about right now. That appears to be the thing that we're going to be blowing up on the next turn, which I think we should be able to accomplish. Mission actually wasn't that bad. All it depends on is this spot right here, like holding, but they didn't really... I think it's because I blocked off these. I think when you block off spawns, it also lowers their unit allocation. I'm not totally positive on that, but it seems like it does because they should be spawning way more from these southern positions, if that is indeed the case. Okay, so there it is. That's going to be the mission, I think. I mean, I don't think we have to escape, do we? Oh, we can plant multiple times? That's kind of funny. Okay, take him off there. Oh my, we've got ourselves a spawn right next to home. Oh well. So there it is, another mission down. Let's take a look and see what kind of level ups we get for ourselves. I feel like that mission actually went really, really well, which is nice for a change, because after banging my head against the same mission for upwards of 12 hours, I need missions to go smoothly. Like, I recorded an episode of that series. I don't think I'll upload it as like a lost episode. It's basically me just getting trashed super hard in that mission, but believe me when I say I think the mission that we gave up on, I gave up on it, I think it's imbalanced right now. I think the developers will eventually realize it because I looked it up online and only 0.4% of everyone that owns the game has completed it, and that doesn't include people that use cheat codes to get through, because you can cheat to make your characters have max stats and stuff. And so some people, when they get stuck, they just cheat their way through real quick so they can continue enjoying the game on the other end. So I don't think we had any level ups, unless... oh, he did. There we go. I like the missions that don't require me to extract. I like it when I get to go there and just like plant something and then the mission's over. Like, I really prefer it. What do we have here? Cleanse. Search and destroy. Sever the limb from the body. Knowledge is a weapon, and so we either got to look for a kitty cat or we got to blow up. I've actually never done that. I found the cat unit, so we may do that one next time. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in the Nerdcastle for the next episode of actually Let's Level Up Luden. Hold on. There you go, buddy. You get better at ballistics. He's unlocked Eagle Eye. What does Eagle Eye do? Is that a perk? Unlock skill, door breacher, proximity mine frag. Oh, is that level 4 for him? No, it's level 3 for him. He's got a bunch of level ups then, so he should get a couple of skills. Door breacher. That's not a terrible skill, considering how much time you waste trying to get doors out of the way, but I don't know. Eagle Eye's the one that I really like. Eagle Eye's pretty good. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for us right now. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all next time. Hi-do, everybody.